G'day fellas and welcome to a casted game. Spawning in on the north side of the map, we've got Divine, who is playing the Rus today. His opponent who spawns on the opposite side of the map, we have got Capoach, and he's going to be playing the English. Now, for anybody wondering a little bit about this game and exactly how it's going to be going down, let me start by telling you, this is part of EGC's Winter Series. So if you're interested in seeing more from that, I'm going to leave a link in the description over to the Discord. I encourage you guys, join up onto the Discord because you're going to get pings every single time they go live over on Twitch. They're going to be doing competitive stuff all the time like this, and that's where this game is coming from. That's why you can see in the top right-hand corner, instead of my logo, you've got the EGC TV one, because this is an event sponsored by EGC TV and organized by EGC TV. Now, let's talk a little bit about Capoach. He's had a good run today. This is currently the round of 32. So he played against this guy in the first round, the round of 64. He had a very tough time. He went up against this guy called Aussie Drongo. He took him to two very long and hard games, but in the end, Capoach was able to come out on top. He managed to get a victory there. Not a lot of people expected it. That would be happening. So look, it's good to see Capoach heading through to the second round. But yes, Capoach was quite a good player. I'll give him that. All right, so we've got Divine playing on the Rus. He is going to be picking up these hunts towards the middle of the map. Also finding out a couple of sheep as well. Nice and early. Going to be going for that. But have a look how close these guys have spawned together. Can I just say for a second, yikes. Can I be really honest with you guys? Wow. If you have ever wanted an English spawn in your life, this is it. So the English, okay, they are a civilization that thrive on earlier game aggression. That's what they want. They want early game aggression. They are all about it. They want to get their longbows in your base as quickly as possible. That is how the English play this, right? And so for them, that's what this is all about, right? And the fact that, look at this, okay? You've got one screen, okay, to here. There's your second screen, and then, there's your third screen. You literally have longbows that are going to be up here at, 5 minutes and 7 seconds. He is going to get Strelbora today. There's going to be a lot of Strelbora. Lumbercamp now coming out for Capoach as well. Hasn't scouted... Actually, has he scouted the TC? He's scouted out the buildings of his opponent. So this could be a difficult spot for Capoach, or rather for Divine. We'll see how Divine's doing. He's actually doing pretty well on the bounties so far, so obviously cleaning up both of those hunts in the middle of the map. He may actually suspect that both of those hunts are for him. Now, he has spotted the town center in the middle here. So he probably should put two and two together. He's yet to find this hunt, but he is going to spot it out now. You see this first scout going to be coming down here. Second scout out towards the west. Third scout out towards the east. Going to be heading back and picking up this deer hunt in the middle of the map. We'll see exactly how Capoach is doing. Now beginning to head into that transition. And this, to me, is indicating that Capoach means absolute business. So sometimes you will see players continue going on to gold for a little bit longer, just in case they want to go for a +1. But to me, this is no, Capoach is going big and he is going home. Capoach! No, Capoach looking to donate over a couple of sheep early. Capoach, not like this! Not like this, Capoach! Capoach loses the scout. He loses 5 sheep as well. Huge mistake there from Capoach. So probably what's happened there is a little bit of a shift click bug. We all do it. So what is the issue? Okay, Divine, I don't know where he's from, but I will say this much, okay? Capoach, he is from South America. And so when you're playing as a person from South America, you're playing on other servers, right? Because not everybody is from South America. And so what happens is, because you're playing with delay, you're used to clicking and everything works fine. But the issue is it doesn't always work fine when you've got that lag. So what are we talking about? If you grab this right and you go shift click, you're holding down shift and you go right click, and you do one more, shift right click down here. You know what happens? You take your finger off the shift key at the same time as you right click, but the game doesn't pick that up and it just picks up the right click going through. And so all those shift clicks that you issued, it's going to cancel those out and then just do this one. And so what happens is Capoach has probably gone like this. Right click, right click, right click, right click, right click, right click. And it's only picked up this last one here, and subsequently the scout has been up here and just walked straight through the town center. It has happened to me all the time whenever I'm playing on another server, because I can feel the lag. Happens all the time. And look, it makes me pull out my hair, but I'll be honest, I'm in my 30s now. I don't have much left, so I probably stopped thinking about it that seriously. But Capoach has added in a second scout. He is going to need to continue getting in more information. And And now the Golden Gate going to be going down for Divine here. He's actually got a few idle villagers in here. Got to be careful. But I got to say, I love this wooden fortress positioning. This is a really good position. Look how, like, this is just like, if you thought there was such thing as an ivory tower, like, this is the definition of it. It is above everything else, well and truly. Sounds like we've got ourselves a little bit of action down here as well. 460. He has 460 bounty. First longbow going to be coming in, going to be going down. So unfortunate there for Capoche. A costly error, but this is part of the reason why the Rus are so strong, right? There's not a lot that you can do against this, because what is going on with these idle villages as well, Divine? You got to wake up, my friend. You got donated a whole bunch of sheep, but that's no excuse, mate. Okay, now those... No, still not. This one villager. Is the town center rallying out here? What's going on? He's got 9 villagers out here. Strelbor is now beginning to come in. Capoche heading up towards the north side of the base. We'll spot out the stable. Probably going to be reacting with a barracks of himself immediately, and that's what we see. So just the single villager on that one. He's got a single villager on gold as well, which to me indicates that +1 will be coming through eventually. But he's going to need that sooner rather than later, because these early knights are going to be out. They're going to be about. Do we have professional scouts coming in? We do. So 2 scouts coming out. Third and fourth scout also going to be out here. So Divine going to be looking to secure that. He's got so many sheep under here, under this town center. So obviously his opponent has donated those over to him. So Capoche going to be looking pretty decent at this stage as he continues to push in. We've got a second wooden fortress coming out right now for Divine. Very curious decision, but it's preemptive. And I got to say, I kind of like this. I like that Divine is kind of eating into his wood line, and that's what he wants to do, because when it comes to line of sight, the way that it works, it's based on the edge of the forest. So there could technically be like villagers in here just chopping down, and Capoche can't do anything about it. Now Capoche actually going to move to the north side and have a look at this. The outpost is, or the wooden fortress is already up. He's got to be careful here. These scouts might get picked off. Okay, he reacts, and look at that. Beautiful freaking work right there. I am so impressed by Divine to do that. The only thing that he's missing is like a wall across here. I think like that would be the only thing that I would say would, you know, really sort of seal the deal. But even then, you know what? He doesn't even need the wall. He's got the wooden fortress. That's more than enough. It's going to give him so much coverage as well. Like, I almost feel like it's a little bit of overkill, but the fact that Capoche has come up onto this side, he's looked to poke, looked to prod into that wood line, and hasn't subsequently been able to me indicates that, you know what? Congratulations, you have made the right choice. Now, Divine is going to be in a very difficult spot. Let's talk about exactly why that is. So, he's gone for professional scouts. Oh, skin of his teeth. He gets out of there with 1 health point. Town center going to be firing off as fast as it can. We hear the Strelboros screaming out. So just to explain a little bit of why Capoche is going to be in a good spot, why Divine's going to be in a bad spot. Double hunt in the middle of the map. It's going to make it really, really hard for these to ever get taken. Just because the English player is going to be here for the majority of the game, camping up this position. So I would expect that we're going to have a battering ram coming in soon. There's the blacksmith going down. Battering ram going to be, or siege engineering going to be researched any second once he gets up to that threshold, I suspect. Probably going to be going for that over +1. We're yet to see any units come out of the stable, and he will probably realize that. We'll take a look at Divine, see how he's doing. Divine got plenty of resources in the bank. Obviously going to have a few tickets there as well. We see him actually selling wood right there. Continuing to bring in those deer. So having a good time. Now, keep in mind, he did actually scout out the hunt down here as well. So after he brings in this hunt out here to the west of his base, he's going to be able to target the second hunt of his opponent as well. So just because this hunt is in the, or these 2 hunts are in the middle of the map, it's not necessarily a bad thing for him. But yes, now we've got Divine that is continuing to move out. His opponent spots that. Capoche says, well, hold on a minute. What are you doing out here? If you're out here, I gotta try and stop you. Spear's just chilling out for the moment in here, in the stealth forest. And now we got the outpost beginning to come down for our Strelbora player. We spot that the scout was probably going to go down here, unfortunately, for Divine. There's going to be... Did he miss one? I think he missed one. Yeah, he dropped it over here. There's a deer carcass underneath that tree. Second one going to be going down as well, but I think it might have actually picked up that deer. Yeah, it picked up the deer on the way in as well. So, look, he's still going to be pretty happy. Plenty of resources for him. Divine going to be able to click up shortly as well. No ticket at the moment for him. He doesn't want to drop down that gold mine. It's going to be way too open if he does do that. He just wants to keep everything in and around the base. It's going to be the safest bet for him. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to even consider dropping down a market. Now adding in that second lumber camp. He's got to be careful not to overchop right now. This is not looking good for Divine. If he's not paying attention, he's going to overchop this very, very shortly. But this is exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to, you know, when it comes to vision. Just as long as... Oh, he's going to overchop. Oh, it was so close. It was so close. He almost overchopped that. Battering ram now going to be coming in for Capoche. And this could seal the deal. Now, keep in mind, Divine is yet to age up. Now, your age up guidelines for the Rus is 8 minutes. If you should be able to click up to the next age before 8 minutes. You should be going up at about 7:40, 7:50. And that's on a good day. On a great day, you're doing like 7:30, 7:20. 10 minutes is going to be his timer here. So you can see that the early pressure here has really punished Divine, setting him behind 2 minutes. It means that his mass is really going to be in a difficult spot as well. 13 longbows going to be out now, so doing 6 damage each. They're going to actually be able to one-shot the horse archers if they do come out. So something to be very cognizant of. That battering ram going to continue to apply pressure here. And now Divine looking like he might be on a bit of a timer. 20 villagers going to be putting down this landmark. Abbey of the Trinity going up. We actually have 3 lancers, or 3 early knights going to be coming out as well. Now we've got Capoche yet to get that +1 upgrade. We'll take a look and see. He does have it coming in on the way, so doing the right thing. The +1's going to be very important for him to get. The second battering ram going to be coming in as well. Looking to continue applying pressure, take out the hunting cabin. And now we've got the spears as well. Look how many spears he's got out. So, you know, in the event that his opponent looks to go into full knights, and we can actually see knight upgrades are happening. Do we have any... What do we got being dropped down? We've got double archery range being dropped down. So not a lot of units being made at this point in time. Only 3 production buildings. And compare that to how many English units are here. It's going to be difficult for him. House is continuing to go up on the back line because he may get housed soon. Only 4 idols at the moment, so everybody is working. I take that back. He's got 23 idols now. And Divine looking like he might be between a rock and a hard place here as the battering rams manage to actually take out this lumber camp. He's going to continue working towards that wood line. And once this wood line goes down, he's going to be absolutely hopeless. He's going to need to move up towards the north, but then he's going to be open towards that position. You hear that outpost going off, dinging about. That is going to be providing this network of castles bonus up and enabling his units to fire out a little bit faster. Capoche now looking to lay his eyes on the next prize, and that is going to be the stable that goes down. We'll have a look from his perspective and see exactly what he's got going on behind this. It looks like he's going to be adding in farms around the town center, so not looking to optimize that. Villagers now looking to come out as well, and it looks like we might have an opponent beginning to push out. Divine trying his best. Spear's going to be coming down into the brace position. Looks like they're going to be able to hold him. Beautiful slits coming out right there for Capoche, doing a great job. Villagers going to get pulled as well. Looking like they're going to be able to take down that first battering ram, trying their hardest. Longbowmen focusing down the horse archers of his opponent, and Capoche holding strong at this point. That stable does go down. Excuse me, why are we back here? I accidentally hit the space button. That has caused my fat fingers. I apologize. But it looks like Capoche is in a tremendous lead at this point in time. His opponent, despite being in age 3, is still, you know, in a difficult spot here. He's been idle for a long time. He's trying his best to get up to the economy, but keep in mind, we've got more outposts that are coming down, and it looks like GG has been called. Divine is tapped out. Capoche gonna go up 1-0 in this series. Now, I don't know whether we're going to cast the next series, so if you're watching this on YouTube, it may be the last game that you see from Capoche for the moment. But make sure you go check out the Discord for EGC TV. I'll leave a link in the description, and most importantly, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one.